Hey, hey, hey. I really hope there's sound. Oh boy. Well, I think we should get started. Why the hell not? Okay, so we're back with F1 Challenge. VB. Continuing with the 1974 season, we still have 5 races left in this season. Ideally, I would like to finish them as quickly as possible. Perhaps today. If not, we'll do part of it today and finish it tomorrow. I definitely want to finish it this week, because after that I would like to get into the 75 season, because there are only, after that there's only going to be 5 more weeks left in the year, and the 75 season is going to take up 5 streams. So yeah, I would like to get that out of the way as well before the end of the year. Anywho, let's get going. Actually, first let's do a quick review of the driver standings. It looks like Oliver Higgs is leading from Claire Gazzoni and Emerson Fittipaldi, who's in third. Actually, I forgot about this. I thought I was second or third in the championship. Well, not me, Oliver, obviously. But it seems like Oliver is in the lead, not by much, but who knows? Maybe there's a championship to be won, the very first for Oliver. Anyway, let's now check out the constructors, where McLaren are leading the constructors championship from Ferrari, who are second from Tyrrell in third. So those are the standings. Let's move on to the race then. The German Grand Prix at the infamous Green Hell Nordschleife. One of my all-time favorite circuits and one of the most dangerous circuits, if not the most dangerous circuit. At least out of those at which Formula One has raced at. It could be argued that the Mille Miglia and Targa Florio were a bit more dangerous, I guess. Hooray for Maki, I guess. Okay, because the circuit is so long, I think for this race, and in order to save as much time as possible, I will skip qualifying entirely and go straight to the race and start from the back. I don't really have a problem with that. Yeah, let's just skip qualifying and go straight to the race. We'll qualify for the other races, so I guess I can live with not qualifying for one of them. Okay. warm up. And here we are, 4 laps. Let's fill up the car. We'll need quite a bit of fuel. A long lap here. Okay, 7 laps worth of fuel. For a 4-lap race, that should be more than enough, I hope. Unless the calculations are completely bugged, which is quite possible. Okay, let's jump in then. Hello there. Welcome to the Nordschleife for round 11 of the 1974 Formula 1 World Drivers' Championship. The weather, as so often is the case here, is just wonderful. Over 30 degrees and climbing. It's a fantastic day for Formula 1. Because Nordschleife and, you know, everything is different at the Nordschleife. And it wasn't all the cars, only mine was in the air. Yeah, thanks, Hora. I tried to do my best to impersonate him. You know, minus the accent. I don't quite have a British accent, unfortunately. Anywho. Oh, the camera's going underground. And somehow I'm starting from 6th. I ain't gonna complain too much. And we are up for the German Grand Prix. Bit of wheel spin. Coming off the line. Maybe charge into turn 1. Try to get around the Paillet. It's as I struggle to slow down the car for turn 1. But we're up in P3. Behind Ronnie Peterson in the Lotus there. Jody Scheckter behind. Ooh. Ronnie Peterson cuts across. Tries to block me as I go on the inside then. And that's the lead of the German Grand Prix after just a couple of corners. That was a quite an easy task. Now, of course, the hard part is surviving till the end of the race. This being the Nordschleife, it's not an easy circuit, and I already... Oh! Supposed to put it in the gear. I already did something dumb, so... That's the lead out of the last. Hello, Bogdan. Anyway, back in the race up into P9. P8, maybe even P7, there we go. The AA is quite slow around here, I'm not quite sure why. But we're back up into P5. Now to second gear for this corner. Emerson Fittipaldi is having problems with his engine. There's smoke coming from the back of that McLaren. Oh, nearly crashed into the back of him, and I lose control of the car. But we're up into 4th position now. Having a look at Jody Scheckter, trying to see if we can overtake him anytime soon. No way to overtake through here. And that's P3 down. As we come up on the Lotuses. Okay. Let's see if we can go for a maneuver around here. Not quite. Ooh. Jackie X surprising me there with braking randomly. Coming up to the carousel now. There's no way we'll be overtaking anyone through the carousel, so let's sit back, nearly ram into the back of Jackie X. Out of the carousel. Decent drive. He tries to squeeze me, but I get past, and that's P2. Trying a move on Ronnie Peterson, but I just can't stick it on the inside. And there we have it. We're back in the lead of the race. But there's still a lot left in the race. A lot of things can still happen. As I touch the curb, which throws me to the outside of the track, and causing me to fly into the barrier. Going wide through the left-hander there, as the track drops away from you. You lose grip almost completely. And going airborne there for a second, and I think I'm behind the barriers here, which means that our race is pretty much over. Yeah, I think our race is completely over. I'll try to see if I can find a gap in the wall, but I doubt it. Oh. It doesn't seem like there's any gap in the wall. Unless I can... Ooh. That seemed to have worked. Okay, we're back in the German Grand Prix. A bit of an unorthodox maneuver, but we're back as we go into the second carousel. But we're all the way back down to P21 now as we overtake Chris Amon for 21st. We lost a lot of positions, but at least we're back in the race. Again, not a quite an unorthodox way of rejoining a race, but at least it's something. Ooh, no. Damn it, I kind of misjudged my braking. Okay, there we go. That was completely my fault. What the hell is wrong with the car? It's like my brakes don't want to really do anything all of a sudden. Okay, P20 now. And that's one lap down in this 4-lap race around this grueling Nordschleife circuit. Coming up on chicane. Losing the back there a little bit, but we get past into P19 now. Okay, let's chill out a little bit and relax. I think I might have lost my front wing. As I get ahead of Watson and James Hunt. Next up we have Graham Hill. Bit of contact there, but we were both fine. And Jochen Maas. And Arturo Merzaria. Down to second gear. Down to first gear even for the slowest part of the circuit. Easily get around Arturo Merzaria. And we're up into P13 now. We now have Jean-Pierre Jarrière up ahead at about 2.5 seconds. I can just about see him through these winding corners. I'm reeling him in quite quickly. Here we are then, on the back of the shadow of Jean-Pierre. And that's P12. And now we have a 9-second gap to the next car in front, which is Henri Pescarola. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Moving wide through that right-hander, carrying a bit too much speed. Paying attention at the chat instead of looking at the track in front of me. Typical me. Okay, we're now closing in on Henri Pescarola, as well as another car. Looks like Henri's teammate. As we go into the carousel for the second time. Good exit. Oh. Jean-Pierre Bertrand there, closing the door. But we make it through, no big deal. Okay, so P10. I doubt we'll get back into the lead, but I'll try my best. And there's a massive gaggle of cars around here. Well, actually it looks like we might be able to get into the lead, because this looks like it looks like everyone's here from 9th all the way to the leader, which is kind of odd. AI going really slowly. Trying to be very cautious. I don't want to cause any more collisions, accidents, and other such things. Third gear through the second carousel. A bit of contact there with Niki Lauda as we come into this right-hander. Long right-hander before the even longer straight. There we go. Getting past quite a few cars, up into P10 now. AI very slow on the straight, not sure what's happening, but already up into P6. Jody Scheckter up ahead. And Jackie X, who's leading. Actually, no, he's not leading. He is in 5th. As we move up into 4th. making sure to brake in time for the chicane there. And we come around to finish lap 2 and start lap 3. Half the race down now. Oh, and we suddenly move up into T1. Looks like there have been some retirements. Yes, I'm driving the McLaren. Wretches. So lap 3 then. Already built a gap of about 6 seconds to the car behind. As we make our way through the winding roads of the Nordschleife. Hello, Ayrton. My nose lifts up into the air as we cross the hill. I need to be careful about that because that means I can easily lose control and fly into the barrier. Don't want to do that anymore in this race. Did that quite a bit at the beginning. Down the gears through this slow section, and I lose the back. And I got stuck on the curbing there, but I managed to get myself free. So what happened there was I downshifted into first gear a little bit too early. Hello, David. Thanks for the subscription. Welcome to the stream. Easy does it. Ooh, there's the curve there. Nearly lost control. The back wanting to break away. Okay, we're now building a pretty sizable gap with Jody Scheckter, which is really good. That should relieve the pressure at least a little bit for the final lap of the race. And into the carousel for a third time. Ooh, a little bit squirmy as we get out there. Nearly lose control again. But just about managed to hold it together. Very, very difficult track this. Demands your absolute attention. Mistreated and it will punish you. It doesn't care. But that's also what makes this track so great. Oh, a little bit too fast. Talking about mistreating her. They struggle to keep it together. Okay, so now the gap to Jody Scheckter is about 30 seconds, half a minute. That's absolutely amazing. We could even go in for a tire change, but I don't think I need new tires. I'm pretty sure they'll hold up until the end. They feel quite okay. And Jean-Pierre Beltoise is out of the race. We once again come onto this very, very long straight. Slowing down for the chicane as we come around to finish lap 3 and start the final lap of the race. The gap now to second place is about 40 seconds as I last saw. Can't really tell at the moment because I can only see the retired Jean Beltoise. Okay, so now the question is, will the McLaren survive the next 20 odd kilometers? I really hope so. But we'll have to wait and see. They misjudge my entrance speed into that series of S's. Second gear going wide and off the circuit, but we're fine. Oh, going wide again. So many laps? Well, it's not that many, it's only 4 laps. Just that it's a very long circuit. Oh, and the front lifting again as we come through that crest that hill. I sure hope so. Oh, Not paying attention at the chat instead of at the road. Just about managed to keep it out of the barrier. Actually, it's quite unfortunate because I liked the old Spa circuit. Can't wait for Razer to add it into Automobilista too. I'm hoping they will before the end of the year, but we'll have to wait and see. And they also promised to bring this circuit into Automobilista as well. Although there hasn't been much information on the development for this track, which is quite kind of unfortunate. It just occurred to me that if we win here, I think this is going to be Oliver's first ever win at the Nordschleife. If memory serves. I don't think I ever won a race here as Oliver. The gap now to Jody Scheckter is about 55 seconds. I'm not entirely certain. As we come into the carousel for one last time in 1974. Out of the carousel now. This time a lot better than last time. Going sideways. But they're still fine. The track breaks away from us so quickly there. So unexpectedly. You really need to pay 100% attention through that section. Oh, and going airborne again. Whew. I lost it so many times during this race. Thankfully, the AI is a bit slow around here. Well, Not just a bit, quite slow around here. But I'm sure I won't be quite as lucky in the coming races, so need to try and pay more attention at what I'm doing. We come onto this very long straight for one final time in 1974. We will chicane for one last time. Coming out of the final corner, only a few hundred meters. And there we go, victory at the Nordschleife. The very first victory at the Nordschleife for Oliver, as far as I can remember. Whew, that was quite a race. That was one hell of a race. Won by an entire minute. There have been bigger wins by bigger gaps in real life around here, so that's okay. Okay, onto the escape road and back into the pit. Oh boy, some race. So, Oliver Higgs wins the race from Jody Scheckter, who finishes second, Jackie X third, Patrick Depailler fourth, fifth, Carlos Reutemann, and sixth is Claire Regazzoni. In all, 21 people managed to complete the race, which is absolutely phenomenal at the circuit. Everyone else retired. And yeah, that was a good race. What can I say? Anyway, let's move on to the driver's standings and see how things go. Yeah, we won. Thank you for the cutscene. Senna approved. Thank you. Okay, so Oliver Higgs leads the Drivers' Championship with 54 points, from Claire Regazzoni in second with 38, and Emerson Fittipaldi is in third with 34 points. Now, the championship is not actually won yet. There are 4 more rounds left in the season, and we can still easily lose it, but hopefully we will not. Hello, David. Yeah. So it's not over until it's over. There are still 4 more rounds left in the season, and we can still easily lose the championship. So let's try and pay attention at the remainder of the season. And now let's move on to the constructors. Marlboro McLaren leading Scuderia Ferrari, who are in front of Tyrrell, who are sitting in third. Okay, so the next race is the Austrian Grand Prix at the Österreichring. But before we get to that, let me quickly exit the game and set up the cars for that race. Oliver is getting powered by Terbeck engines? Yeah, probably, given the result today. Okay. What? There we go. Wah, wah. Man, I miss this tune. I wish they would still use it. It's such an iconic little solo there. Anywho, let's move on to the Austrian Grand Prix. No need to go over the standings since we just saw them. Okay. Let's go qualifying. Skip through part of the qualifying first. And I didn't say that the current theme song is not good. I quite like the orchestral sound, but the intro sound for that used to be used by the BBC together with the Chain, I forgot by who it was, are such an iconic sound for Formula One that I kind of miss them, you know. It's what it's what I grew up with, and I kind of associate those two tunes with Formula One. Anywho, let's go qualifying, since this is not a 600-kilometer long circuit. Ooh. And I lose it in the pits. Of course I do. Spinning in the pit lane, brought to you by Hellish Gaming Productions. Probably not. I'm not much of a football fan, to be honest. But I'll see. Who knows? To be honest, I don't know much about football outside of the FIFA games, and even then I haven't played all of them. I've only played a couple here and there. Ouch! Ooh! Wow! Mephisto, watch the road! The second monitor is not where the road is. The road is in front of you. Good, now that we clarified that, let's try and qualify. Yeah, sub-driver of the day, definitely. I think I'll watch tomorrow's race as well. I haven't seen most of the season, but I wouldn't really want to miss the final race. But it's not like I'm not going to see the season at all. I mean, that's why I have the F1 subscription, which gives me access to the archive. And by next season, the 2022 seasons will be added to the archive, so I will be able to watch the entire thing, start to finish, at my own pace. Oh, and that's, despite the terrible lap, that's pole position for now. Interesting. Anywho. Yeah, no more Seb, no more Danny, and no more Latifi next year. Kinda sad. There will be others, I guess. I'm most sad for Sebastian Vettel. He was one of my favorites. All-time favorites even. If I'm being completely honest to myself. Anyway, let's speed through the rest of this qualifying session. Yeah, I guess. Although for me, Hulkenberg is not too much of a consolation over Sebastian Vettel. But it is what it is. You know, time passes and drivers come and go. That's just how Formula 1 works. Older guys need to leave room to the younger guys. And I'm sure we'll see some fantastic talent going forward. Who was my favorite driver before Max? I guess I should. It was. Actually, that's quite a tough choice between Valtteri and Vettel. Anyway, that's it for qualifying. Let's move on to the Race, it looks like we'll be starting from pole, which kind of baffles me, but oh well, it is what it is. Hello, Greaseball. Nice pun. I like the pun in your name. Okie dokie. Let's go. Okay, so Oliver Higgs starting from pole. This is the Österreich ring, round 12 of the 1974 season. James Watson down in 9th. Not a good start for him. Jody Scheckter down in 11th. He will be kicking himself for that performance. Hunt in 14th. He's going to kick himself even more. Graham Hill down in 22nd. He hasn't done very well ever since starting his team, has he? He hasn't had a lot of luck, unfortunately. Ah well, that's how the cookie crumbles, I guess. Wait, is that a Lotus? At the back there? Did I just see a Lotus all the way in the back? What the? I didn't even catch who it was. I do. But if you want to know more about that, you might want to check out my New Beginnings video, which I did on, I believe, Wednesday. I think you'll find the information in that video quite interesting and fun. Thank you, Jorge. If you know what's coming, then please do not spoil it for those who don't. Okay. And somehow we're leading the Austrian Grand Prix already. I mean, we started on pole for sure, but given the appalling luck Oliver's had ever since joining Formula 1 in 1971, or 1970 I should say, this is quite surprising. I think I also did a 10-hour live stream at one point. I think. Or am I remembering that? Not remembering that correctly. Getting all sorts of messed up coming into turn 2. But managed to save it. Lap 2 then. Leading the Austrian Grand Prix. I've already built an almost 10-second gap to second man Carlos Reutemann. Brake hard into the right-hander. Keep forgetting the name of the corner. coming around to finish lap 2 and start lap 3. The gap now is 15 seconds to Carlos Reutemann in second. Down to 4th gear for turn 1. Struggling to find 5th gear there. Downshifting a little too early, causing my rears to light up. Touching the barrier on the outside, but the car seems fine at the moment. That's lap 3 almost done. What? Earthquake a couple of weeks ago? No. I don't know of any earthquakes. And given that I don't really follow the news, I didn't really have a way of hearing about it until right now. Okay, coming around to finish lap 4, the gap to second man Emerson Fittipaldi is now 35 seconds, as we are already coming up on slow traffic. That's quite interesting this early on, but oh well, it is what it is. There's even more. Sorry. My voice is starting to crack up. But looks like there's more low traffic around here. This is one of the shadows. Oh. A bit quick, but that's fine. slow traffic. I think that was Hunt. It looked like a Hesketh. And even more lap, well, soon to be lapped traffic. Everyone going very, very slowly. Get out of my way. Oh, contact. I made contact there. Sorry, not sorry. You should have moved out of the way. You should have seen how fast I was approaching. The manager will want to have a word with you at the end of this race. I'm quite certain. Okay, there's the guy who knows how to move out of the way. Okay, there's a lot going on in chat. Roll alert when the temperature goes up 1 degree ammo weak. Okay, yeah, sure. I show speed. No, I never heard of him. No, I'm not going to press instant replay before the race begins. I don't want to see everyone crash. The AI is dumb enough as it is without me making it even dumber than that. Okay, lap 7 then. Gap to second man, Carlos Reutemann is now almost 1 minute. As I lap yet another car. That's not how you downshift. You might want to wait until the revs go down before downshifting. That's generally a better idea. Luckily the gap behind is absolutely massive, so I didn't lose track position. Okay, now approaching the halfway mark of this race. As we come upon a few cars we've already lapped. Coming up on a gaggle of low moving cars around here. Embassy Hill, or rather Graham Hill, being a bit ambitious there. And we made quick work of that. Okay, goodbye, David. Coming up on a few more soon to be left cars. That's one down. That was one of the Ferraris. At this rate, I'm soon going to overtake everyone, including second place. Oh! Looking at the chat once again without paying attention at the road. Well, you just need to go to the Valpaso official website and search for the latest patches and install all the patches you don't yet have. That's all. You download them, unpack them, and install them. It's quite easy, really. There are no red flags in this game. That was a Tyrrell. I just lapped. That's one of the Lotuses. Hello, Reddit. Thank you for your notifications. Now get out. Yes, Greaseball, I know. Hero, they're doing well to get out of my way. unlocking even more cars. Yes, you need to download all 4 of them. All 4 files. Oh. Contact with Gunston. Luckily my car feels quite good. And there I just lapped the entire field. Everyone up to 2nd place. How come that at the slow technical circuits the AI is absolutely blinding, and at the fast tracks they're slower than molasses? How does that work? Okay. With that said and done, I wonder if there's a way to lap myself. Serious question. Would I be able to lap myself somehow? I don't know, time travel, maybe? Box this lap? Yeah, why not? I could go for a new set of tires and a coffee. I should go for wet, should I? Okay. Let's see about that. Monsoon, they weren't invented yet. But let's make things interesting. There's a car at the side of the circuit that I will lose control. Why the hell not? Just for the fun of it. Okay, I can barely notice any difference between these tires and the dries. Okay, maybe a little bit less grip. Yeah, there's a little bit less grip through the corners. Okay, so the only difference this makes is I need to be marginally slower through corners. Ooh. No, it doesn't have cars from before 1950, unfortunately. Although that would be quite amazing. There's an absolutely fantastic mod for R Factor, Automobilista 1, and I believe it's also on a set of Corsa, a set of 4 cars from 1937, I believe. You have an Auto Union, a Mercedes, an Alfa Romeo, and something else which I'm forgetting. Ooh. Struggling to keep the car straight now. Whoa. Okay. Okay, suddenly it's starting to become... It's becoming a lot more difficult to control the car. I think the tires are overheating at this point. No grip in the rear whatsoever. And I end up behind the barriers. No grip in the rear whatsoever. And the engine just died. So that's the end of the race. For fun. For no other reason than fun. Anywho, that is the end of the Austrian Grand Prix for Oliver. Okie dokie. So Carlos Reutemann wins the Austrian Grand Prix, sorry. From Clay Regazzoni, who finishes second, Watson third, fourth, Judy Scheckter fifth, Carlos Pace and Vittorio Brambilla finishes the race in sixth. In total, 11 people managed to complete the race and everyone else retired. Actually, no. There have been 18 people who finished the race and everyone else retired. Okay, let's move on to the next round. Oh, I kind of skipped through the standings there. Anyway, and the next race is at Monza for the Italian Grand Prix, but before we get into that, let me quickly get out and set the proper liveries and whatnot. Yeah, they brake at the chicane like crazy. They brake as though it were a hairpin, which is kind of dumb, but oh well. Come on, game. You can do it. Ah, there you go. Thank you. No, I actually haven't. I crashed. Yeah, pretty dumb yet pretty fun at the same time. Yeah, monsoon tires. Imagine that. Monsoon tires in 74. Even though they were only introduced in what, 1998, 99? Something like that. Anywho, let's get on with the Italian Grand Prix. Okay, so Player Gazzoni now moves closer to in the championship. There's only 10 points separating us. There's still everything to play for in the remaining 3 rounds, so we might want to be a bit more careful going into these final few races of the season. And in the constructors, Ferrari are in second, Marlboro leading by 88 points, by 20 points over Ferrari. Alfa are in third with 44 points. Racing MVP, and after the race, the AI or the game gain control of my car. You need to go into the advanced settings and under. Okay, let me look quickly because I kind of forgot how it works. So you go into advanced options on the launcher, and you should have AI setting called AI control. You turn that off, and that should fix that. Okay, let's go. Racing. Well, qualifying first, racing second. Well, kind of. As long as there's one car missing from the grid, because the player has to have a car. You cannot have 22 AI. Or rather, you cannot start a game without a player car also being in the game, so you would have to do it without one of the cars. Or with one of the cars sitting in the pits or something. Okay, practice, 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 qualifying. Let's speed through a bit. You cannot pick a safety car since there's no safety car in the game. Well, yes, but R-Factor was released after this game, and by that time, ISI managed to fix some of the issues with the ISI engine, so it makes sense. Oh. Pay attention, Mephisto. Oh, going wide. No, touched. Made contact with the turtle there. Luckily, my path was okay. I'm sure Ken will not be very pleased with me. And it feels like I lost my front wing. Oh well, I'll try to do the qualifying this way. Have I ever milked a cow? No. Never. And most probably never will do. Nor would I really want to try. Oh. Ooh. Outbraking myself, coming into what will eventually be called the Ascaron chicane. Car feels a little bit weird through the corners without a front wing. Here we are, coming around to set our only qualifying lap, and that'll be P1 somehow. Okay, let's speed through the rest of this qualifying session. Somehow I'm still in P1. Yeah, AI are very slow here. they cannot manage to navigate that first chicane to save their lives, even though it's incredibly easy. But oh well. Well, tough luck, Lorenzo. Better luck next time. Nope. I'm actually at, I believe 85% difficulty. Easiest would be 70%. Well, I cannot in the middle of a race. At least not as far as I can. Not as far as I know. Controller. Nope. Only after the race. Okay. Let's go racing. I never heard of him. And I don't actually follow any local creators, to be honest. Well, I guess there's that one video game reviewer. I forgot what his channel's name is, but his channel is in English, so... Anyway, let's go racing. Dum dum. Dum dum. Dum dum. Dum dum. Yeah, why not? I have no problem with that. Do-do-do-do-do. Pam 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 pam. Jochen Maas, what are you doing so far back? Or Chris Amon. All the way at the back. Okay, it's going to be a while before the AI will overtake me. Up, da, up, da, up, da, up, da. Oh, what the? What were you doing there, Price? Did you stop to take a leak? Really? In the middle of a race? In front of an audience? Are you an exhibitionist or something? That's mighty suspicious coming out of the bushes like that. Tony Price, what are you up to? Well, apparently he did have. Except not before the race. Ooh. Guy Edwards is out of the race. And Jody Scheckter is also out of the race. Wonder what happened up there. Oh. That was a jump. Weird. And another jump. Come on. It's been 3 minutes already. You should have be at least halfway through the second lap, I think. Okay, there they are. I'll let through at least a couple of cars. Okay, let's go. Jean-Pierre Jarier is out. Okay, already unlapped myself with relation to quite a few cars. Ooh, now I'm shifting a little bit too early and blocking my rear tires. Chris Heyman is out of the race. Oh. Yeah, I unintentionally cut the track because I missed my braking point. And Claire Gatson is also out. That should move us up a few positions. Very quickly catching up to Price. Hopefully he's not taking another leak already. Come on, guy, it's only been few laps. Oh. outbreaking myself again into Lesmo 1. Hello, Bronny. Okay, I have visual on Tom Price. Moves over to try and block me, but I have no problem overtaking him. Now chasing after Mike Halewood from 24 seconds up the road. This time around, managing to wait for Lesmo 1 in time. Oh. Waiting great for the chicane. Down to third floor, Parabolica. On the road to finish lap 4. Mike Hillman is very slow. I'm not sure where he is, but I'm catching up very quickly to him. Vittorio Brambilla is out of the race, so that moves me up into E23 as I'm slowly reading in Mike Hillwood. The wheel shake, I just let go of the wheel for a second, and there was a bump in the road. That was the wheel trying to center itself. Oh! Had to brake that time going into the chicane. Because so was LaRousse. Anyway, up into P21 now. Oh, contact. Sorry, Ashley. Saw flashes of yellow flags for a hot second, but they're gone now. Coming up on Kinunan. Nearly crash into the back of him. But we're up in P20 or even P18 as we have another 2 retirements. Okay, get past Ian Schechter into P17 now. Beltoise is next. Nice double overtake there. It's P15. Oh, Bell, so they're getting completely out of shape as he walks onto the curbs, drives onto the curbs, and then brakes for no reason, and they collect him. And kind of an unfortunate event, but it happens. We're up into P12 now. Coming up on Hans Stuck now. For P11. And Arturo Merzario, who's very slow. Now in P9, I think someone retired up ahead. Oh, I meant to put it into third and I missed it. I put it, and instead put it into fifth. Okay, let's try and get around Jackie X, and that's P8, and now up into P7, as we will take Henri Pescarolo. And Mario Andretti, who is obviously slow out of the chicane. I can speak, I promise. And we're up into P6, so in the points. Yes, you need to unzip the file and install the content to where you installed the original game, or rather the VB mod, to the same drive, same folder, same everything. Just don't forget to run the executable as with admin privileges, otherwise it won't work. Oh, losing the back end, coming into the chicane. Yeah, that's how it is with these high curves. No, you unzip it as is, and then you unzip the file, then go into the folder where that will be created, and then there you'll find the installer for the mod. You right click on that executable and you run that as administrator. Then you point the installer towards the drive where you have your F1 VB installation. Ow! Breaking late for Lesmos again. You know what? If you think you didn't quite understand those instructions, I also need to install the latest patch, so after this race I'll download the files, and when they're done I'll show you how to do it. Is that okay? Okay, lap 10. P5 now. Okay, this time I managed to break the Lesmo properly. Coming up on John Watson. Trying to block me there, didn't quite work for him. Trying to shift straight into second gear, but doesn't quite work out for me, as I didn't wait for the refs to go down enough. Okay, back up into 4th. Chasing after Emerson Fittipaldi now. As we start lap 12. And there's Emerson Fittipaldi just ahead. I don't know if I have a problem or not, as whenever I play on my off time, off screen, I don't play any season that's any season newer than 2006, 2007, thereabout. And into the lead of the race we go. As we come around Parabolica to complete lap 12. Let's now try and build a bit of a gap. Sorry about that. Okay, coming up on a slow car. Oh, and I downshift way too early. And lose traction in the rear. Whoa, I'm not paying attention at the circuit. Wow. I think so, I don't know. I haven't checked the patch notes. But let's see if I can get back into the race here. This is what happens when you pay attention at the chat and not the race. Yeah, pretty much. Well, that's the end of the race. Huh. Ah well. Better luck next time, I guess. So, Carlos Reutemann wins the Italian Grand Prix from Emerson Fittipaldi. Niki Lauda finishes second, third, fourth is John Watson, Carlos Pace fifth, and Jackie X finishes in sixth. No, I just ended up on the roof of my car, and that would be the end of the race under normal circumstances. So, yeah. Anyway, in all, 17 people managed to complete the race. Everyone else after that retired, and now let's move on to the championships. Oliver Higgs still leading the championship by 10 points. Claire got 22nd. Emerson Fittipaldi is third. So those are the drivers' standings. Let's check out the constructors now. McLaren increased the lead to 94 points over Ferrari with 72, and Elf Team Tyrrell are in third with 44 points. Okay, final two lap races of the season. I think I'll finish them in this live stream, and so that way I can move on to the 75 season in the next stream next week. But before we do that, let me quickly exit the game and swap cars, or rather swap the car set, and quickly check the quickly check the difficulty settings. Round 14. Oh, and whilst I do that, let me quickly go to valpaso.org and start downloading the 22.0.2 patch. Come on. Okay. It'll just be a second. I hope. Come on. Control C. Control V. Part 1 is downloading. Control C. Control V part 2 is downloading. And now part 3. What? Okay, there we go. So the 3 parts for patch 22.0.2 are now downloading. They should finish by the time we finish with racing, and thus I will be able to show you guys how to patch the game for those of you who don't know how to. Probably should do a separate video for this, but I will. Maybe sometime in the future. Yeah. Ooh, F2. I haven't seen an F2 race since the beginning of the year, really. Anyway, actually, before we go, let's indeed check the difficulty settings real quick, because something's not right. 80%. Why is that at 80? It should be at least 90. I don't know. Anyway, 90. There we go. That should be better. Let's go. I have no idea why it was at 80. I usually race at least 85%. Was I testing something and I forgot about it? Probably? I don't know. Anyway, it's fixed. Let's skip through a bit of qualifying, put some fuel in the car. Yep, it is indeed a RAR file. Okie dokie. Now. Let's go qualifying. And maybe not put the car into fourth gear after first gear. Yes, you do have to unzip the archive, obviously. Because the contents you actually need are within the archive. And you can do that with either WinRAR or 7-zip or WinZip or whatever your preferred archiver is. It used to be that you could only use 7-zip, but they changed that. Okay, let's see where we can qualify. As I walk up, coming into the penultimate corner, out of the last corner, and across the finish line, and that is P13. Okay, so you open up the folder that has been created, and within that folder there should be an installer. I forgot what it's called. I'm pretty sure I don't have any remnants of it. There should be a folder where you extracted it. Just wait until the stream and I'll show you how to do it, okay? Okay, let's speed through the rest of this qualifying. Okay, so that's qualifying over. I should qualify in P27. Not that good, but I'll take it. Let's fill her up and go racing. Only this and one more round and we'll be done with the 1974 season. Then we'll check out the poll for the 75 team, 1975 team. And then we'll end the stream after I show you guys how to patch the F1 Challenge VB mod. As it seems that some of you have problems with it, difficulties. Anyway, let's go racing. Carlos Pache took pole. Wow. That's actually quite impressive. Didn't expect to see that. Only after the patching has finished, Zeb. Only after the patching has finished. It will say at the bottom complete. Or something like that. There's a console window that appears whilst patching. That says what it's doing. What it is installing. Yeah, it's going pretty fast, but there are tens of thousands of old files, so it's still going to take a little while. And we're off for the 1974 Canadian Grand Prix here at Mosport. Managed to gain a couple of positions coming into turn 1. Oh, and I nearly lose control of the car coming into turn 2. Fighting my way through the field as Tom Price goes wide. Oh. Okay, coming around to finish lap 1 of 28 of the Canadian Grand Prix, and I completely mess the exit out of the final corner. Thus, I drop back down to P22. Footwork, the team that was made on foot? Probably. In feet, even. Yeah. They have absolutely fantastic footwork. They're very good dancers over at Footwork, as you might imagine with a name like that. Speaking of footwork, am I the only person who's never considered Footwork to be a separate team from Arrows? I always thought about Footwork and Arrows as the same team. Because, well, kind of technically they kind of were. Oh. Make contact there with Arturo Merzario. AI very slow for the chicane. Unfortunately, I just can't seem to get close enough to the AI before the chicane to try and go for a pass, although I'm now reeling in Arturo Merzario. Going into the penultimate corner. Oh, contact. Okay, that's P21 done. Oh, contact with the Ferrari of Niki Lauda there. Lauda going off onto the grass. Lawnmower simulator. Anyway, up in P20 now. Just behind Jean-Pierre Jarier in the shadow. In front of him is his teammate. Okay, P19 then. As we start lap 6. Sorry about that. I've been interrupted. Oh. I completely botched that up. And I lost all the positions I gained as I was a little bit way too overly aggressive on the power coming out of the chicane. Lost control of the car and now we're down to 28th. Not good. Not good at all. Lap 7 then. Down in E28. Started from 27th. Managed to work my way up to P22 until just a lap ago when I put a wrong foot. Was too aggressive on the accelerator as I was just now through the same part of the track. Lost control and spun around. And got overtaken by a lot of cars. Okay, up into P27, back to where we started. Chasing Mike Hillwood now. Mike Hillwood there going really wide, giving me an opportunity to overtake him. We're up into P26 and back down into the chicane. The place where I struggled the most this race so far. Getting around Team Schenken for 25th. Now chasing after Jochen Maas. Try to go on the inside into turn 1. Can't quite make it. Go wide. Find the inside once again through turn 2. And that's P24. Now let's try and see if we can find a way around Chopin. There we go. So P23 then. Chasing after Henri Pescarolo in 22nd. And about 5.5 seconds ahead. So I do have a little bit of work to do before I can catch up to him. Okay, slowly patching up to my tailwood. There I go. Deep into the chicane. Chipal is all over my gearbox. Patrick Depailler out of the race. That will slingshot me into P22nd. Yep, it sure is. But that's better for everyone. I could have sworn I had it at least 85. I don't know. I can't remember if I was testing anything. Even if I did, I don't know why I would have tested anything on this profile as I lose the backend. Because I have a dedicated testing profile, but oh well, it is what it is. Okay, clear baton is really charging. I suspect he will lap us before long. Okay, coming around to finish lap 12. Still MP 22nd. Still chasing after Ari Escarola. Okay, note to self. It's a lot better going through the low chicane using second gear rather than first. Up now with Henri Pescarolo. To try and get around him as quickly as possible. He's holding his line though. He's going to make things easy for me. I think that's a lapped car, indeed it is. Wish I could have been able to use it to my advantage, but oh well. Good drive out of the chicane there. Or rather, it's not even a chicane, it's a sort of like a double apex right-hander. With the second apex being a hairpin of sorts. Anyway, we're up into P21 now as we are coming around to finish lap 14 of 28. Halfway through the race now. Chasing after Arturo Merzario up ahead. Thank you, Microsoft Defender. I'm happy to know that I'm virus-free. Arturo Merzario very slow out of the hairpin. Chicane, double apex, right-hander thingy, whatever. It's not a chicane, it's a double apex right-hander. Keep it together, Mephisto. Anyway, that's P20 now. Doing some headway. Slowly coming up on Bilso. Okay, into the slipstream of Bilso and going around the outside for P19. We're up now with Jean-Pierre Jarier. And Price as well. Ooh. Jarier defending on the outside there. Almost causing me to lose control of the car. Nope. Contact. Okay, this is my opportunity to overtake both of the shadows. My best opportunity, as the AI is slow coming out of the hairpin. Ha! Bamboozled you. Down to 4th gear. And we're up in P17 as we are coming around to finish lap 17. Guy Edwards is next. They go really wide coming out of the final corner. getting closer to Guy Edwards. Okay, easy. I wanted to slam into the back of him. Oh, and there's a yellow flag, and there's someone off to our right. Looks like whoever they were, they blew their engine. But we're now up into P16. Lap 20 out of 28 now. 9 laps left to go. Definitely nowhere near the performance, if you can even call it that, in the previous few races, but that's fine. Again, I have no idea how I managed to change the difficulty. I'm guessing by accident, and then I completely forgot about it. But alas, it is what it is. Ooh, and I go wide out of turn 1, final corner. And another yellow flag, and there are 2 cars at the side of the track, and that moves me up into P15, or rather Oliver into P15. I'm just the guy controlling Oliver, I'm not Oliver. And that's P14 as Pierre Beltoise also retires. Starting lap 22 now. I would like to try and push and get ourselves at least into the top 10 if possible. That would be fantastic. Swap lines there through the hairpin. Man, I love these last three corners of the circuit there. They flow so nicely, and 2 sectors out of the race, promoting me to 13th. That's absolutely fantastic. Okay, slowly catching up to Mario Andretti. Unfortunately, I don't know who's in front of them and how close they are to him. Because the laps are going down really quickly now. And if there's no one close to Mario Andretti, I'm afraid I won't be able to make it into the top 10. And then again, I don't even think I'll make it into top 12. Not if I lose control like that. Well, I think my chances to a top 10 finish have just gone out the window. The only thing that could help me now are retirements. Ah well. Lap 25 now, and I'm quickly catching up to Vittorio Brambilla. I think he might be in trouble. Yep, there he is, and that's Mario Andretti as well. So we're up into P12. I think there was some contact between Andretti and a lapped car. They completely messed up the exit out of the hairpin. Yes. The answer to that is yes. No problem. Okay, lap 26 now. Repeat 12. We have waved yellows. There's a car on the track right on the racing line. That's quite dangerous. Slowly catching Brambilla. With only just over 2 laps to go. I'm afraid that the most I can hope for this race is P11, especially given that I can see absolutely no one in front of Brambilla. Unless, of course, something happens up front and someone else retires from the leader, out of the leaders. And as the late great Murray Walker used to say, Formula 1 spelled backwards is if. Okay, I'll put Brambilla now through the hairpin. As always, I get a much better drive out of there. And we're up into E11. Niki Lauda would be next. He's just under 6 seconds up the road, so I think I'll have to settle for E11. Unless something dramatic happens on the final lap here. Highly doubt it, but we'll have to wait and see. Later got Tony wins the Canadian Grand Prix. Carlos Pache finishes second, Fittipaldi third. And I can see 10th place, it's James Hunt now. He must have been overtaken by Niki Lauda at some point. He's just under 2 seconds up the road, but he's way too far for me to catch him now. Just one more corner for the finish, for the checkered flag. Wide. Nearly lose it there at the end, but that's P11. I don't think so. Unless, well, if I saw correctly, Emerson Fittipaldi finished third, so that will give him a few points, bringing him closer. So it will all come down to what happens at the US Grand Prix at Watkins Glen. But realistically speaking, I don't think I have a chance. Unless there's a retirement. Yeah, it has some cool races, but it also has some crappy races, so I'm mostly looking forward to the 90s, to be honest. Okay, so Claire Regazzoni wins the Canadian Grand Prix from Carlos Pache. Emerson Fittipaldi finishes third, Carlos Reutemann fourth, fifth John Watson, and Ronnie Peterson finishes in sixth. In all, 22 people managed to finish the race, which is quite impressive, and everyone else obviously retired. Adelaide is actually a pretty good circuit. I enjoy Adelaide. Okay, so let's check out the championship results for drivers and constructors. So Oliver Higgs still leads by 1 point over Claire Gazzoni, who is in second with 53 points. Emerson Fittipaldi drops down into third. So this is going to be quite a tight race going into the final round of the season. Anyway, let's move on to the constructors, where Marlboro McLaren are still leading, and I'm almost certain that the constructors championship is pretty much done and dusted. The most Ferrari could hope for are 15 points. Yes, because there are 9.9 points for the winner and 6 for second. Okay. So let's go on to the final round of the season at Watkins Glen, but before we do that, let me quickly exit the game and switch over to the proper car set and liveries and all that. Round 15. Okie dokie. Come on. I know you want to load. Actually, while it does that, I need to quickly run to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Okie dokie, I'm back from my short little break, and Let's get cracking with the final race of the season. Okie dokie. Okay, so it comes down to this final race. Clay Regazzoni only needs to finish 5th. If I don't score any points, then he'll win the championship, so it's going to be a very tight and thrilling final round. Okay, let's go. Qualify. I think this is the pit. Yeah, looks like these are the pits. The pits here at Watkins Glen are so weird. In the 70s. It's like you start to right from the paddock instead of from the pits proper, as you should. Oh, messing up that tight left-hander. Yep, indeed it is, unfortunately. Although, to be fair, he hasn't been doing all too well on form. Okay. Is this a protest? Protest? A strike? What is it? Oh well, I guess that's it for qualifying then. That was weird. Okay, let's speed through the rest of the qualifying. This is going to make it significantly harder for our last race. I have to work significantly harder. Need to make absolute sure that I finish ahead of Clay Regazzoni in the points. Come on. This is taking forever. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Okay. Let's go. Somehow I'm starting from P30, although Carlos 31 and Chris Amon haven't really gone out to qualify. And looks like it's going to be my favorite type of weather. Yeah, no, the policy is I only do one qualifying lap if I can. If I cannot, then that is it. Okay, let's go. This is going to be a fantastic race. Just what I wanted. Rain. Monsoon even. Although I don't know how it can be monsoon in the United States. Yep, the title decider. Clearly got Sony starting from pole. He has an absolutely dream start there. Whilst Oliver Higgs will be starting from pretty much the back of the field. I'm going to have to work extra hard. It's not going to be an easy race. I haven't given up yet, but it's not going to be easy at all. No, a 75 season will start next week. Okie dokie. I don't understand why Chris Amon and Carlos Reutemann haven't gone on out to qualify, but oh well. And we're off for the final round of the 74th season. Everyone is incredibly slow off the start. As we come into turn 1, made up quite a few positions. Track conditions are absolutely treacherous. There is very little grip. The AI is being very slow. And rightfully so. Oh, car sliding all over the place, but I managed to keep it under control. Contact there between one of the shadows and the Lotus of Peterson. Oh, and I touched the rear of Ronnie Peterson. Didn't really want to do that, but I move up into P16. Car swerving all over the place. It's very, very difficult to keep it under control. And I lose the back. Not good. Come on, no. Wait. Whew. Managed to get out of the way before anyone crashed into me. But that puts me down into 32nd. Ooh, and I lose it again. These are not conditions for racing. Shades of Adelaide 90 something. That race that most drivers agree that should have been stopped, but wasn't. very, very slowly through the left-hander there. Oh, and I overcook it. No! I managed to keep the engine running. It's all gone downhill for Oliver. Huh. And there are yellow flags as I struggle to keep control of the car. Jochen Maas is going into the pit. A bunch of cars just stopped just outside the pit entrance. And I suddenly move up into P13. And Claire Gazzoni is out of the race. Claire Gazzoni is out of the race. That means that Oliver Higgs is going to be world champion regardless of the outcome of this race. Incredible. No. Damn it. No. Come on. Keep it together, Mephisto. No! I cannot keep control of the car. Track is so freaking wet. Oh, and it looks like I forgot to actually put fuel in the car, so I'll need to go into the pit. Okay, so let me put fuel and go into the pits for a stop, because it looks like I forgot to refuel before the start of the race. Losing the back end there. Oh, wow. So easy to lock up the rear tires in these conditions. But Aorus is out of the US Grand Prix. But I'm coming in to put some fuel. Because, well, otherwise I won't be able to finish the race. Fittipaldi is 10 points behind, so... Well, technically he could, but he would need to win the race. I kind of forgot about that. And given that I'm somehow in P4 after 4 laps with everyone else retired, I'm willing to bet that Fittipaldi is out of the race as well. No! The conditions are absolutely atrocious. Yeah, it kind of is. I'd rather not find out until the end. Okay, Chupin is out. He was running in third, thanks to a bunch of retirements. Now, if everyone else retires, then I shall retire as well, because these are simply not... This is really not fun to drive. I need to be so gentle on the power and on the brakes. Yeah, indeed, it's quite boring. Okay, so absolutely everyone is out of the race. Everyone retired. I'll go around the circuit just one more time and pull into the pits. What an absolutely horrendous United States Grand Prix. This is exactly what should have happened in that Australian Grand Prix from, when was it, 92, 93, when the conditions were absolutely horrendous, just like now. Ow. Wasn't even able to slow down my car without hitting the barrier there. Well, I just did something dumb. I crashed into the wall. Whoops. The car doesn't even want to turn in these conditions. What is this? Okay, mandatory donuts. There's your mandatory donuts for the victor, I guess. Okay. I just ran over my pit crew. Anyway, that is it. That was terrible. Everybody finished. No. There are only 2 mechanical failures. John Watson with a gearbox problem, and Chris Hayman with suspension. Everyone else just simply retired. Unbelievable. I'm the only one who did 5 laps. Everyone else did 3, 2, or just 1. Well, what a terrible way to win the championship, actually. Not the best. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, haven't seen this. I think this is something new. That's kind of nice, listing all the world champions. Yes, it is actually quite cool. Oh, there's some sort of music in the background. I'm pretty sure he's not. It's probably going to be the actual winner. We'll have to wait and see. We're almost there. Okay. Jackie Stewart. Yeah, didn't think so. I mean, it makes sense that it would show Fittipaldi instead of me, I mean. Or, well, not me, Oliver. Wait, are we going through all of them? Okay. Looks like we're actually going through every single champion. Nice little slideshow. A nice sort of cutscene for winning the championship, I'd say. And it's your boy! There he is, my man, Damon Hill. And of course, the legend himself, Michael Schumacher, winning seemingly everything under the sun, in terms of Formula 1 at least. Nice little cutscene. Quite like it. However, okay, thank you. I don't know what that anime this last screenshot is from, but oh well. So, Oliver Higgs wins the 1974 Drivers' Championship by 1 point over Clay Regazzoni, who finished second, Emerson Fittipaldi fourth, Reutemann fifth, fourth. Actually, I think I said Fittipaldi fourth. Fittipaldi is third, Carlos Reutemann fourth, fifth, Vector, and Niki Lauda sixth. Obviously, the same overall standings as it was after the Canadian Grand Prix, given that no one scored a single point this race. Okay, so another cutscene for the. Nope, the game just crashed. Okay. There probably should have been a cutscene for the Constructors Championship, but the game crashed. Okay, so with that all done, let me quickly check the straw poll. And yeah, there we go. Results. And so, Maki Engineering in this. We will be driving for Maki Engineering in 1975. Looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. Looking forward to see what I can do with them. Hopefully get at least a couple of points. And Maki Engineering actually won by quite a margin, 30.77%, with McLaren being the second most voted for team with 15.38%. That's almost double for Maki. That's quite impressive. Yeah, well, that is the 74 season. Kind of a disappointing finish there. I obviously would have liked to do a proper race, but weather conditions didn't really allow for it, and the AI just gave up. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Hopefully next season will be better. Yeah, I do indeed have Windows 11. Okay, so, Zeb, do you still need me to show you how to install the patch for F1 Challenge VB? Cool. Let me quickly move this over to where I usually keep it. Oh no. It should be, I don't know. I don't know. I think it was here. Okay. This should be rather quick. Come on. There you go. So double click on part 1. Open. Yeah. Extract. Do that. This will take a while. A little while. Yes, but it will extract all the subsequent parts in the series because they are connected to one another. Ooh, this is taking a long time to extract. It shouldn't. It shouldn't be. It's only 2.4 gigs. That's not a big file. Although, to be fair, I'm running this off of a hard drive, so that's probably going... Well, not probably. Is slowing things a little bit down. I probably should have copied it to one of my SSDs, but oh well. Oh poop. I would have done this a little bit earlier if I've known that it would take so long. Okay, now it's picking up. That's more like how it should work. Come on. I believe in you. Come on. Yes, indeed. It has a new Melbourne layout. Ba-da-dum, pum, pum, pum. Ooh, 3 degrees. Yikes, chilly. Ba-da-dum, pum, pum. Interesting. I might have to check out those circuits at some point. Come on. There you go. You can do it, boy. You can do it. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, so now go into the folder, yada yada, all the way down to patch installer, right click, run as administrator, click yes, and install it to the drive you have the original drive installed. In my case, it's in D, so I will... Wait, where's the thing? Really? It disappeared? Looks like it closes if you click away from it. Anyway, once again, so click on D in my case, and there it goes. That's pretty much all you have to do. Wait for the installation. To finish. Copying a lot of files. This will take a little while. But that's pretty much the sort of gist of it. That's really all you need to do. Extract the files, right click on the patch installer, run as admin, and just point it towards where you installed your game. After that, it should do everything on its own. What's with Gerhard Berger? Love the guy. He's a pretty good driver. La 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 la. New interface? We'll see. Come on. There we go. Pum 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 pum. We'll soon find out. Since I am going to run the launcher after this, just to make sure that it get it installed correctly. Before this I had 22.0.1. Once this is done, I should have 22.0.2. Okay, let's actually, since we know who we are going to be driving for, let me delete this. Wait, do I want to delete it or just stop it? No, I'll delete it. Yeah, delete. So, Maki engineering for next race, or next season. That's done. As I said, we're starting the 1975 season next week, next Saturday. The interface looks the exact same to me. Oh. Doesn't seem anything too different. Nope. Well, I technically am doing something. I need to record the video for the 22nd because I tried to do it yesterday and it kind of failed. So why should I look in 22.0 when I'm 0.00 when I am installing 22.02, 22.0.2? Because that's the latest patch. Oh well. Come on. Yeah, well, they're all pretty long because all of them add a little something to every season. And given that the mod itself contains all the seasons, there are a lot of files for each and every car and track and every car version for every season. So it always takes quite a bit. Okay, it looks like we should be nearing the end. I think. This is usually how it looks towards the end. Pum 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 pum. Oh, we're still only at 1976. Ooh, there's still a long way to go. Look at that, I've been streaming for nearly 4 hours. It's been a while since I've streamed so long. Although, let's face it, the last 15 minutes it's been doing this. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Hooray for Max. Hamilton got 5th. What did I miss? How the hell did Hamilton get up into 5th? He should be at the back of the freaking grid. Have Mercedes managed to fix their problems with the car? If so, it took them a while. Oh, he did? Sweet. I guess, for him. Yeah, I know. Le race is tomorrow. Qualification. $36,812 files copied. Well, that took a while. Press any key to continue. And that is it. The thing has been installed. Now I can get rid of everything in this folder. Shift delete, yes. That's it for all the parts. You only need to extract part 1 because after that, that will extract everything. When you have archives that are numbered by parts, those are automatically being extracted. That's just how volumes work in archives. So regardless of which one of them I would have clicked on, it extracts everything from every single volume. That's just simply how these work. Okay, so now at the bottom I should see of the launcher, I should see, yeah, 22.0.2, which is the latest version. So that's it, really. Anywho, that is pretty much it for this live stream. I think it's gone on for quite a while now. Once again, kind of a disappointing end to the 1974 season. I genuinely would have liked to actually race and win by, you know, competing rather than through the process of retirements. But oh well, it is what it is. Looking forward to the 1975 season. Looking forward to the new team. I'm pretty sure that going over to Maki is going to make things a little bit more difficult for Oliver, but alas, it is what it is. I'm hoping to be able to score at least a couple of points, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that is it. Thank you all so much for joining the live stream. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you all next week. Okay, bye-bye.